Hey guys, I'm Johnny and welcome back to Jonny Plays Minecraft. This is episode 41. I hope you guys enjoyed downloading the world last episode, or at least a few of you. And you had a bit of fun playing around on the world. I know the file's getting pretty big for that, unfortunately, but we can hopefully, I don't know how we could fix that up actually, but anyway, let's continue on with today's episode. And I'm gonna go, and we're actually gonna be starting work on the disc farm today, and it's going to have, I think, two functions to it. So one function will be the disc farm, and the second one will be an XP farm, which we can turn on and off. So what's gonna happen is, I think I'm gonna have the creepers come into here, and when I want to, I can have skeletons and zombies come into this area here, and that should work pretty well, and we can use this as an XP farm. And then depending if I want a disc farm happening, I can put lava here so that the other mobs die, and if I want an XP farm, I can put lava here so the creepers die, etc, etc. So that's kind of like basically how that bottom section is going to work. But let's go up the top of here, and let's have a bit of a look around at what I've been doing up on the surface, because I've been very busy doing different things. That is really loud. Let me try and turn that down a little bit. It should be fine. I think my there we go, that's happened to turn itself down by itself. Anyway, I've been pretty busy up here. I've been working on setting up iron golem farms. There's one there and one at the other side, as you can see. I've not used a single torch in there as to try and keep the LC value down. So I've got some lamps around that are doing the same kind of job, and the way I've got it is, I haven't got any villagers in there yet, but if we get up the top of this sand pillar, there is a few villagers which I managed to get here, sitting on top of this big platform here. Now, oh my god, that was an effort and a half, guys. I had to go all the way out there. I had to find villagers, I had to purify them, and then you can see this tunnel in the distance there. That came all the way over to about here, went straight up in the air, and then came across and brought the villagers over to this area here. There is 3 villagers in here at the moment, and that's how much I need to make an infinite villager farm. So I'll get onto that at a later date. So right at the top here is where we're going to be working on the disc farm and the dark room to spawn all the mobs. And this is about 100 blocks up in the air. Well, not 100 blocks up in the air, but 100 from bedrock-ish anyway. So we're going to start it here, and this is going to be a little bit weird. I don't exactly know how I'm going to put this together. I'm just going to try and wing it here a little bit. I know I know kind of what I have to do, and we can work on it if it doesn't work out exactly how we want anyway. So the way I want this to start out with is, I'm going to bring out a 5x5 platform out this way from each corner. So that's going to be one corner. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 out this way, and same on the opposite side here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what I want to do, I put this down at the bottom, this stone brick, but we're actually going to be layering it with the packed ice. I've gone and collected myself a bunch of this stuff, and this is what we're going to be using where the mobs are going to be spawning on. So we then bring this up and around the packed ice like so, and we can make walls and stuff around this like that. So I'm just going to do one of these on camera, and then I can do the rest off camera and show you guys afterwards. But let me just quickly put this all the way around. Very tedious stuff. So this will all be half slabbed as well. If that's something else I forgot to mention, the top of this tunnel is half slabbed. All that is half slabbed, so nothing can spawn up here except where I want it to. So we don't need this ice block here. And then we want to get our slabs out, and we're going to put 4 slabs in a square pattern like that. And the reason we're going to be doing that is so that no spiders spawn in the system, and because we don't want any spiders in here, because you can't really filter them out as well as you can with the other mobs. So we're going to then build a 2-high wall up above it, and then chuck a roof on, and we only want it 2 high so that endermen can't spawn in here either. That's another thing we got out of the system. So the thing we've got to try and do with this system is try and filter out as many of the mobs as possible, so we're just left with just creepers. So let me just chuck the roof onto this, and then we can go in. I can explain what I got to do next. So yeah, so we need to filter out everything we can. So there's about 6 mobs that can spawn, I think. So you've got the zombies, you've got your spiders, you've got your skeletons, creepers, witches, and endermen. So we've gotten rid of spiders, we've gotten rid of endermen, and we need to take this one over here as well. It's just a bit weird because of the ladder placement, but I can fix that up. Let me chuck half slabs all the way on the roof here as well. But anyway, we got rid of spiders, we got rid of endermen, and then we're left with witches, creepers, and zombies and skeletons. So then we need to filter out the rest of them, or at least what I'm going to do is filter out the creepers out of the system. And the way I'm going to be doing this is with a little trick known as a tamed cat. Now, if you guys didn't know, it's when they added in cats, tamed cats actually scare creepers. Now, it's kind of like forgotten knowledge, I feel like a lot of people kind of forget about it because no one really tames cats because they're really annoying when they meow. But what we're going to do is we're going to get creepers in here, we're going to get skeletons, zombies, and witches. We're going to filter them down this tube here, and then somewhere down the bottom we'll have a cat, and we'll get the cat on, for example, this side, and the creepers will see the cat and they'll dash over to the other side to get away from them, and that's how we're going to filter out the creepers. So what I need to do now is I'm going to need to build 3 more identical rooms to this on each of these sides. So we're going to come out like this around, and we're going to go out 5 more blocks on each of these sides as well, and this is going to end up giving us a very large cube up the top here, with which we'll have 4 different spawning rooms. Alright, so I've done the next bit. So the way this works, so let me just pillar up here, this should work out well. We've got our little ice spawn pads right here in on the top level, and the way this is going to work is we're going to have dispensers in the back corners, and when you put water here, the water runs perfectly around through all them slabs and stops right above this hole here. And it'll do that on all 4 sides, and we'll have 4 little holes that each spawn pad will drop into. And then on the bottom level, what I've done is I've dug out backwards a little bit, covered it in, put some water so that when they drop down here, for example, they flow straight into the middle, and then we get all 4 spawn pads right into the one section in the middle. So that's what this second bottom level's for. At the moment, the way this is working, because we need to split the 2 things, and we're about 40 blocks in the air up there, I have to actually bring them down below this iron golem pathway here before I can split them up. So I have to drop them about 20 blocks, split them up, and then drop them another 20 blocks or so down into the ground. So I've kind of got 3 little markers here. Here's where the creeper's going to go, this is where the rest are going to go, and this is just the middle, and just in case I needed to know where that was as well. So what I think I'll do is I'll make a chamber or a drop tunnel coming down a certain way, and I'll probably have that a safe drop here, so with water paths and stuff so the mobs don't kill themselves. And then I'll have a water path probably aiming in this direction down to a hole that's going to be here, and I'll have the cat on this side, and then the creepers can run off this side and down into a different water path which would take them down here. But I don't really know how I've got to work all that out, so what I am going to do is get onto it, and I'll come back when I've got a bit more of a better idea on what exactly I'm going to do. Just rested up in our little mesa biome house here, guys, and we're gonna head out. Oh my god, there's 2 little zombies coming at me. We're gonna head out across this big mountain here, and we're going to go find ourselves a new companion. Because as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of fishing, and I've gotten some nice new fish. I really like these puffer fish because we can make some water breathing potions out of them, which is awesome. I've never done that before, so I have no idea how it's done. But as you can see, there's a jungle out the back of this way here. And we're actually going to find ourselves an ocelot and see if we can't tame the guy and take him back to our base. And whilst I was fishing, I actually got a saddle as well, which is pretty cool. I like how you can get extra bonus stuff from fishing now. I haven't really done any. I don't do fishing very often, so I haven't really done any since the new update. But this terrain's pretty cool out here, I must say. Let's see if we can't find an ocelot though. I always seem to have trouble finding the ocelots when I come to jungles, but I don't know why that is. Like, if that's, they just seem to be like real rare all of a sudden. Like, when you want to find them, I'm lagging out here a little bit. I must be generating some new terrain. But let's head up and see if we can't find something at least. At least one would be good that we can chase around and try and tame. I want to try and get to the top of this hill though, if we can manage that, I mean. Let's head up here. But yeah, I just want to tame a cat. I'm not really fond of them too much myself, just because they're so loud and annoying, and they just go meow meow, and that's like the only sound they make, and it's frustrating. But I do like the way the little ginger cat looks. I like that cat. If we could get that, that'd be pretty awesome. But like I said, can't see a single ocelot when you want to find one. It's ridiculous. I just feel like you just can't find them ever. It's so weird. But we'll keep running here. I don't know how big this jungle is. I haven't really run through it too much. I came here and got melons once, and that's about the full extent of exploration I've done throughout the jungle here. But yeah, I'll go for a run a little bit, and if I happen to find one, I'll come back and show you guys, and we can tame it. And I just wanted to say before that, you guys need to give me a name for this little dude when we get him, because why not? That's going to be awesome. And also for the skeleton, but for the skeleton I was thinking of something like, do something kind of cool and kind of, oh wow, this is world borders. something kind of cool and something kind of themed around either both of them, or just a skeleton, like something like Skeletor or Mr. Bones or something for the skeleton. And I don't know what else you could come up with, but let me find this ocelot, and when we do, I'll show you guys the little dude. Oh my god, guys, finally, oh, it's been so long. I've been waiting for these things to spawn. I cleared out a bunch of jungle space here, so I'd give them a bit more of a better opportunity, but some have just spawned, and I'm going to try and get them here. Let's see how many we can get. I might as well just try and tame them all, just in case I need some later on in the future as well, because these guys are a pain to try and get to spawn. This took so long, they're getting away from me. This guy's here. Let's, come on, buddy. You want to be my friend? Come on. I hate taming these things. They're so timid, and they just run away. Look how far away that guy's going. Just come back here. Where are they going now? I gotta try and sneak up on them, but they're running away. Like, they really don't want to be around here. Come on back. Oh no. There we are. Got one. Come on. Come on now. Spam it. Yes, we got one. Alright, that's one there. He can sit there, and let's try and get a few more of the other guys as well, and that would be really good. Alright, come here, little cat. Come here, little catty. Yes, yes. We got him, guys. We got him. Oh, are we hard? Are you my friend? There you go. Oh, man, that took like 10 things. I like the ginger ones, though. Come over here with me, my little friend, and come over and sit near this one. See, we can't get one more with the last 3 fish that we have. Can you use this fish? Because I don't know. We might try that as well. Come here. Come here. Sit. There we are. Awesome. Alright, let's try and get one more, because I don't know if they've changed it for all the other fish. He is awesome. We got 7 tries here. No. I got more. Come here. I got more. Come on. I got more, little cat. Don't run away from me now. I got more. Come on. Ah, this little guy. Ah, these ocelots are so ridiculously annoying. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got another one, guys. Perfect. 3 cats. That's a win. That's definitely a win. So we're going to be changing up what we do for the rest of this episode slightly, because oh damn Enderman, because I just need to work on this a bit off camera by myself, and just kind of get it sorted and work out exactly what I want to do with it and what I need to do with it. I've been doing a few tests, and it's not quite working the way I was hoping, so like I said, I just need to do a bit of mucking around with it and get it all working, and then I can kind of show you guys hopefully next episode or whatever. But we're going to be doing for the rest of today, just really quick, is we're going to be setting up a infinite villager breeder system up here, and we're going to be using that, and I'm going to, like, once the villagers breed and we get new villagers, I'm going to put 4 above each chamber over on this side and this side of the iron golem farm, and I'm going to have 2 more at the other on this side as well. And once I get them all in, I can break this down, and that should be, like, that should do us for a while, because I don't want any of the villagers to connect together, because I feel like I've had that problem in the past before. So I'm just going to try and build it here. Let me have a look about exactly how we want to do this. We're going to just take this bottom layer out just to make things a little bit easier for us. This is Thankyou's design for an infinite villager breeder farm, so I'll hopefully try and remember to leave that link in the description. Otherwise, you can always just search it up for yourself. Just Thankyou infinite villager breeder system. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to try my best to try and build it from what I've got, where I've got the video paused. But if I need to cut it, I will do so, and we can come back. But I believe this comes out like so. We got 3. We need to put all 6 doors in here now, and like so. Let me get all of them in. But like I said, I'm just going to be using this to get all the villagers for the iron golem farm. That's another reason why I can't exactly finish this today, because I don't have any iron. Like, I literally have like 5 iron left from what I just went and got collected them, because I needed to make new buckets. Like, I am so poor with iron, I needed to go get some more. So that's another reason why we're not doing that today. So also going to bring this out, needs to go over the top of the doors, and then out 2 more on this side, like so. And then where are we at? We need to go here, I believe. We need to go 1, 2, 3 blocks up. We need to get out this day and night sensor, and I'm just, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing exactly. I'm just trying to build it from where I've got the video paused. I think I should be able to do it okay. That should go like that, I believe. No, we need to bring this one over a bit, 1 more block. This is the first time I've actually ever made a day-night sensor. I've wanted to use one for like a while, but I've never actually made one and used one before, so that was kind of strange, I guess, to actually do that. Let me chuck that there. We need to put a torch on top of this block, and didn't make that jump quite. Didn't quite make that jump, I mean. Let me put another piston, needs to go on the top of this block. No, we need a block on top of there, and then we need a piston diagonally up from that block there, so up on top of this one here, like so. I believe that's how we go, how we're doing things. And then we need to have a block off the side of there, like that, and another one there. And I think this would be a repeater in here. No, it'll be redstone, and we need the second torch up the top, and one like this. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy that I can actually build this without actually having the tutorial open. That's like playing, I mean, that's kind of cool. So like that, I think that's all the redstone, and the lever needs to go in, and that needs to go on the opposite side of this block here, and it needs to be off like that. I don't think, what will that do? Does that turn this redstone off? I don't even know what that does, but we'll leave that there. So what I'm going to do now is I'll fix up the villager bit and try and get the villagers in. We need to get one of these villagers in here down the bottom, and we need to get the other 2 into a little storage system, and that's going to be like up about here. I think this may be a bit too high, but I think actually it's up about here. And once I get them in there like that, we can come back and I can do the end the video there. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okie dokie, guys, we have got it built. We got the villagers in. Oh, that was so difficult. They're so annoying to move. I really need like minecart tracks. I think there's an abandoned mine somewhere under here. I might have to try and find it and see if I can't get them until we get our iron golem farm up and running. But villagers are in there making their little hearts. They're getting ready to breed, so I can kind of show you guys how this works. For those who didn't know, it takes a baby mob about 20 minutes to grow up. So that's regardless if it's a villager, a cow, a pig, whatever. It takes it 20 minutes to grow up, real time. So same with baby villagers, it takes 20 minutes to grow up. So that's about the same time as it takes for, I'm not sure if it's a day or it's a day and a night, but it's I think it's 1 day and 1 night. I think it's 10 minutes per day and 10 minutes a night. So every like day cycle, when it goes nighttime, this daylight sensor will turn off the redstone signal there because it won't have any light, and as soon as it comes day again, it'll get powered. This little contraption in the corner here is what I like to call a 1 tick pulse. I think it has a proper name, but what it does is it sends 1 tick worth of redstone signal through, and what that does is it then retracts this piston here, which is holding onto a glass block, which you can't see, but it's holding onto one. And as you can see there, it pulls the glass block back. This piston then pushes the glass block there forward, which if there's any baby villagers in that system there, it'll get pushed into where this glass block is under here. And then this piston pushes back inwards again and pushes all the little baby villagers into this other open slot in there. So what I have to do then is then put water on here. And when the baby villagers grow up, their heads will pop up into this water and they'll want to swim up and out so they don't drown. But I'm going to leave it like that for now because we're on breed mode. We're going to get a bunch of villagers in this middle section here, and then we can get the little babies out later. But yeah, the more we get into that one section there, the faster it'll breed up, which is what we want. So that's pretty much how it works. I hope that kind of made sense. If you want like a full, better, detailed description of how it works, make sure you go check out Thankyou Tech's tutorial video. And yeah, but I think that's all from me for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. It was a bit all over the place. I'm at a bit of a stage at the moment where I just kind of need to take some off-camera time to work things out with especially this disc farm and the iron golem farm, because I'm just a bit stuck at the moment with what I can do. So if it's a few days before the next episode, I do apologize in advance. I've got 2 episodes worth of videos planned on Infinity with AG, so look out for them. We've got some cool things planned. But apart from that, guys, that is all from today's single player video. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button. If we could hit it up to 40 likes, that'd be really appreciated. Help me out in the comments with what you think of the gold farm, and if you have any ideas for it as well. I've just got to work out the little things that aren't exactly working with the cat in here, as you can see, because I don't think I actually showed you this. Hey, what are you doing, little buddy? You can die. I actually got the cat in here. So the way this works is the mobs drop down into this little hole here. They get flown through this way. When the creeper sees the cat, it's meant to run out into this little gap and then down into here. And then for example, the rest of the mobs will get flowed down into that little system there. But what I think I might need to do is actually put a water source here so that the creepers run off one water source into the next, so they actually get in, because I'm not sure if they are splitting up, if they're getting stuck here, or if they're just not getting it into this hole in time. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. That zombie is really freaking out. And yeah, I'll leave you there. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!